Hello Southern Stars fans, the World T20 final is coming up on Sunday. Let's lock in a few girls and see what they have to say on how they're feeling. So we've got the West Indies. Are you excited about facing them?
Oh yeah, I don't mind who we play really, but no, it's just nice to be in the final. So hopefully we can give it a good crack.
Yeah, and we played them in a warm-up game and you got a few runs there, so you're feeling fairly confident?
Well, I mean, it was just a warm-up game, but yeah, I don't really know how to answer that question, Fez.
Yeah, looking forward to it actually. Looking forward to bowling to Gweezy, Stefani Taylor. Hopefully we can get her nice and early. She's quite a damaging player, but looking forward to the challenge and hopefully winning 4 in a row.
I wish it had come quicker than it is. The last sort of couple of days, I guess, have been quite slow, but yeah, really looking forward to taking on the West Indies.
Yeah, pretty excited. This is my first final for the World T20, so I think we're going to take it to the Windies.
Yeah, pretty exciting, and you performed really well in the semi-final. Many would say you're probably man of the match performance. What would you like to say to Meg about that?
Well, I think that'll prefer me on the camera, but that's okay. You know, we got to give it to Meg sometimes. It keeps her being captain.
She stopped probably the 5-run margin that we won by, so I would happily have had Shooter take the player of the match, that's for sure.
Girls, how are we feeling?
Very excited. I think it's going to be a big game, whatever happens, but hopefully the Southern Stars will bring their best game out for the last game, so we'll see what happens.
And Jono, you've played in a few World T20s before. Are you excited about this one?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's always enjoyable to be part of a final series, and yeah, part of a World Cup final is something pretty special.
Now, this is going to be your first World T20 final. It feels like you've been around for years and years and years. But first one, can't believe it myself, but how are you feeling about it?
I'm pretty nervous. I still feel like the new kid in the team, but there's not many new kids in the team that are 31, so I've got to let the 17-year-old take her glory as the youngest in the team, but I think I feel the youngest.
Have you enjoyed the tournament so far?
It's been great. I mean, being over here in India, it's so different to back home, and I've learned so much over here, which is really good.
And have you got much schoolwork done?
Yep.
I see you've got the singlet on today. Are you trying to compete with the West Indies by wearing the tank top?
Yes, well, as Usman says, guns get the runs, so that's sort of the theory I'm going with.
Now, I know, unfortunately, you haven't played many games on tour here, but you have been mixing drinks and doing a great job at running that. Tell me, who's the fussiest with their drink bottle?
There was an incident a little while ago with Beth Mooney. Someone ran her out Hydrolyte and she only wanted water and she just threw the water bottle back at him and just took off.
As an in-swing bowler, you've got the same routine as me. Is that someone or something you looked up to, you know, growing up?
I've always wanted to be like Rene Farrell, so to play in the same team as you now, it's just a dream come true.
Fantastic. And we've been called the Shirelles, you know, the finishers of the death bowling. How do you feel about that?
I appreciate that. I think that's a really good credit to us both, and you know, credit to whoever came up with that nickname.
Behind this desk, feeling a little bit like Carl and Lisa. What do you reckon?
Who would you be?
Oh, definitely Carl.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Got the personality, got the looks. He's my main man. What are your tactics for the Toyn Koss in the final?
Yeah, well, I've had a few hiccups throughout the tournament. I had a real shocker against Sri Lanka. But I've come back strong against Ireland and England. But I think I've got a good technique now. I practice in my room every day. So it is difficult because the coin that we use here actually is sort of like a 50-cent coin but round and really heavy. It's a tough one to toss.
Now look, you and I have been probably leaked as having the best celebrations. I really enjoy yours, but what are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, look, I like to think that mine's involuntary. Like, I don't really think about it too much, but it's really come under scrutiny on this tour, I think. So I'm not sure I have the best celebration. I think you still have that title, but I think mine may be the most aggressive.
Holly, how are you feeling quickly just after that bowl-off?
A bit disappointed. I really think that it really wasn't my best effort, and Junior did well to get her 2 points. Mind you, she never actually hit many.
In the warm-up game, though, we did play a super over. Do you feel that you should be the one bowling that super over now that you're in the fast bowling cartel?
I feel like I would perform better bowling the super over than I did batting the super over. I managed to nearly throw my bat, and then I just managed to get Meg on strike, who hit a 6. So I feel like my Yorkers would be a great asset to the super over.
So there you have it. That's how the girls are feeling. Bit of fun, bit of banter, bit of confidence. Let's go take on the West Indies. Hope you're watching Sunday night.